Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. Just before I jump in, a reminder to please like our content and subscribe to the channel. We post about Google Ads once every week. Okay, so today I am going to continue my review of Mike Rhodes' PMAX script, and I'll be looking at the Assets tab, Assets Report today. And what this report provides is a breakdown of KPIs for specific assets. And when I say assets, I mean headlines, descriptions, images, logos, and long headlines, I think is the last one. And video as well. So what this does, unlike Google Ads, so Google Ads, in fairness, they did recently upgrade the reports to provide impressions and conversions by asset, which is really helpful because you can really get a better understanding of what's actually driving conversions from your assets and not just impressions. And they do, of course, have the subjective rating for each asset, right? Good, best, poor, I forget what they are. But, a relative rating that's subjective. Now, we don't know what they base that on, if it's based on the cost per conversion or based on how frequently that text matches up with a query or what, right? Google's not going to tell us. So what Mike's been able to provide, this is one of my favorite reports, is a full set of KPIs for each specific asset, including the impressions, the clicks, views, cost, conversions, value, if you're tracking revenue, click-through rate, conversion rate, average order value, again, if you're tracking revenue, the ROAS, which is for this client really important, and the CPA. And so, very quickly you can go through a set of headlines, as is the case here, and you can determine which ones are driving a good return, right? ROAS being one of the most important figures for this client, and which ones aren't. And then, you can see if, we've spent $1,800 on this particular headline. We've got 35 conversions. So, it should give us a pretty good idea with these numbers of what the resulting ROAS is going to be, and it's 0.3. And for this client, we need it to be much closer to 1 or just under 1. So it's not very good, right? So in this case, we would actually remove and replace this headline. So it's simple as that. And then, just looking at how this works, you basically select your type of asset. So in this case, it's description. And then you can sort it by impressions or clicks or what have you. And you can choose a number of rows. So if you have a lot of creatives, then selecting more rows will get you more data. There are some numbers over here that he provides for context. So it just tells you description as a cost, a percent for all PMAX. I guess that gives you an indication of how important it is as a creative element. Doesn't make sense. It's 167% to me, so I don't think that's working right. Maybe somebody can comment if I'm misunderstanding that. And then cost for advertiser description assets, $223,000, which is just the sum of all these, I guess. And then ROAS for description is a channel 0.9. So that's, some of these are helpful. This, I don't understand how this can be more than 100%, but maybe I'm missing something with the math. And that's basically it. So again, the report gives you just a lot more detail on the KPIs, which is a lot more useful than something is good or it's poor, right? Because we don't know what that measurement means. And we, for the most part, care about conversions. So here you go. So that's kind of it for today. Hopefully you'll find this video useful. I am going to continue the series. I've got 3 or 4 more reports to look at. And I'll continue to put those out about once a week. I may disrupt that process I might have some other subjects to post on, but probably I'll be through this in a couple of months anyway. So just stay tuned. That is it for now. I will see you next time.